came to see you. So, like, that's kind of why I don't want to play Apocalypse immediately after.
Thank you.
I want to give myself a little bit of a break, especially because Apocalypse is like, you know, it's like SMT4 apparently, but hit or miss, better, maybe.
Indeed.
You know. Basically, I want to give myself some time after I played SMT4 instead of being like, hey, let's play another SMT4 game. Come, I've ordered your portion as well. Please eat freely.
No.
Before that, there's something I would like to ask. Just who are you? Interesting question. My work involves gallery management, but my hobbies are diverse. The Foundation is but one of those hobbies. Broadly speaking, we're responsible for scouting and nurturing talented youth involved in the art world. We offer free scholarships, mediate study abroad programs, and we also connect young artists to customers. At the time, even Madarame participated in our organization. Sensei, I mean Madarame. Indeed, a good many benefited from his time of working with us. We were aware of the dark rumors about him, but we could never have seen his confession coming. I suppose it's likely he was deceiving us that whole time. Madarame, to think I once relied on his teachings, called him my mentor. This is all because of him. It's his fault I can no longer view paintings with a pure heart. In the past, simply the desire to paint led me to seek beauty. But now I find myself constantly weighed down by the search for awards or the praise of others. An ugly attachment has fastened itself upon my work. I can no longer paint how I used to. My art is tainted. I see. However, it would be wasteful to let your talent dry up. Our foundation would gladly support you. Not only a former student of the infamous Madarame, but someone with those looks. There's definitely a market for you. We'll sell you as a tragic, handsome artist.
Huh?
Tragic? How do you mean? Exactly as it sounds, having your ideas stolen by Madarame, losing a place to live, hungry for food. That unstable air about you makes for the perfect tragedy. A story like yours will sell even to those who don't understand art. A story? If you don't have one in the modern climate, nobody will even mention your name. Don't worry, we'll handle the details, but in return, you must sell your work through my gallery. We will take a meditation fee, but you'll be granted steady revenue and a nice customer base as well. Do not mock me.
How foolish.
Tragedy, looks, story, those have nothing to do with art. In the end, this is only about money, that which taints pure beauty. How immature. Excuse me? It seems you haven't learned anything after all. You're not looking at reality objectively. Is wealth really that horrible? And beyond that, how long will you continue to chase those illusions of yours? Purity, art?
I decline.
Shut your mouth. I reject your offer. I thought you of all people would have resolved to use art to make a living. I have that resolve, however I also believe such a life should only come via proper assessment. In that case, I have an opportunity for you. My foundation will soon be holding a competition for young artists from around the nation. The prize shall be our support. We'll bring customers from around Japan to see the next great talent. There will be a great deal of pressure on you should you enter, or perhaps you're too afraid.
What did you say?
I wonder if you have what it takes to withstand a skill-based assessment of that magnitude. I look forward to finding out. You can have them send the bill to my office.
You are unforgivable.
That voracious bastard. Why is it that all artists talk about is money, money, money? Has the true meaning of art been lost? The truth is within you.
Yes.
You're correct. My passion can change the world. However, I would starve to death without money. Passion alone may fill my heart, but it cannot fill my stomach. What a troubling predicament. It's really funny coming from you, Yusuke. Anyhow, I'm quite glad that you chose to accompany me here. I may have bit my tongue off in anger, had it only been me. In other words, you're a soothing force in my life. Soothing force. Yo, card duplication. I don't use your ability enough. I should, though.
Okay.
I'll partake in Kawanabe's exhibition. I'm gonna display my ability and prove him wrong. Come, let's go home. Actually, we should eat first. The sushi has done nothing wrong after all. Yeah, don't take it out on the
Let us
sushi.
return home.
Strange Journey is like... It's like pretty low on the list. I would say like Vengeance is obviously next. Apocalypse and Digital Devil Saga are probably about tied. Because I looked into Digital Devil Saga and I was like, alright, this looks like something I would want to play. So I would say Apocalypse and Digital Devil Saga are about even on which one I would do first. And obviously, if I enjoyed Digital Devil Saga 1, I could do the second one. And then there's also, like, and then I would say Strange Journey Redux is, like, probably under that. Apparently there's, like, the Raito games, too, which I have to look into. They're apparently action, which could be interesting to do. There's options, though. I think because we're doing Vengeance this year. I mean, Vengeance is going to be a pretty long playthrough in and of itself, so we probably won't see another SMT game after that this year. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. It depends. I need a pep talk. It's good that I'm sitting in front of the canvas while my emotions are hot. Especially with, like, all the new game releases. Like, we got a ton of new game releases I'm going to play later in the year. Like, late in the year, a ton of games are coming out. Like, right now is my cooling period. But the lingering taste of sushi has me utterly distracted. Not only that, I allowed Kawanabe to pay for it all. I'm tainted after all. I'm a petty sellout, a slave to the power of money. Let's go again. I like sushi. That's right, as long as I win the competition, we can have sushi anytime we desire. Kawanabe's words have distracted me from the most obvious fact. Thank you. Allow me to treat you with some ginger once I win. I don't like ginger. If I'm being honest, I still feel doubts about my work. I may end up embarrassing myself again, but even then I must express myself. Your support in this would mean the world to me. Goodbye for now.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check? Yeah, why'd I read that as if I haven't seen that many, many times? A Y. A Y. It points to Chihaya and a Y, or a Y, I don't know who. Chihaya's almost done. Like I said, getting her done would be neat, because she's like at rank 8, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Hello. Fortune bread?
What shall we do? What shall we do?
Oh, right, I already did your ability. So why is Hifumi not available? Rude. I want to get her to rank 7 ASAP. Also, wait, was there a crossword I missed? Maybe there was. Yeah, Vengeance is replacing... It's either replacing one of those playthroughs, yeah. What's replacing the other one? I actually don't know myself. I only thought about... I have options, but, like, I haven't thought about it. Definitely. Might be an action game, because I've been playing a lot of turn-based games. So I kind of want to look at some action games to start, because I've been playing a lot of turn-based stuff. I think the last action thing I did was Star Ocean, and that feels like eons ago. And we don't get Visions of Mana. We don't get Visions of Mana until we don't get Visions of Mana until August. So, all right. Well. Trying to think. Maybe just watch that. No, we'll have plenty of time to watch the DVD when we get the what's it called. I'm just gonna do like a Chihaya hangout here. How about the Raito games you were talking about? Does my chat only want me to play SMT? Is that what we're doing?
Oh.
I said I would play more SMT. It doesn't mean I'm just gonna play exclusively SMT. That's not how that works. I would rather die, though. Even my... Yeah, sure. Even, like, Tales of, which is my favorite franchise, I can't just exclusively play it. I don't play Tales of all that often. Hey. True, those would be worth reading once. There's a lot to learn from those stormy lives. Also, you know those self-help books? With those, you feel like just reading them is enough. You end up not actually helping yourself. I'd like to learn the ideas expressed in those books and use them to help my customers. That used bookstore sign Study of Destiny. What a fortune-telling specific shop. Let's go check it out. Oh, I forget I'm playing FF3 as well, so I should be more specific. I definitely want to finish FF3. Oh, hello.
What? Excuse me, but
Could you please repeat that?
I forgot about this part, but Shadow Hearts is going to be done. FF3 is also going to be short. I want to finish both of those playthroughs before I start something. And then when Wild Arms finishes, I'll need something else to start. Because we still have like 2 months until Visions of Mana comes out. And I know I'll be done with Persona 5 Royal by the time Visions of Mana comes out. So that just means that that's a guaranteed slot for Visions of Mana whenever that releases.
Now, nothing's been decided as of yet, but at the rate that things are going, Yoshizawa-san's honor status could possibly be revoked. Something so serious should, of course, be brought to the attention of both her parents and yourself.
I've been told that her results at the latest meet were quite laudable. Isn't revoking her status as an honor student a bit of an overreaction on the school's part?
I understand how you feel, but, well, third place doesn't really cut it in this case. She needs to attain first place results for her exceptional status to be worthwhile. Don't get me wrong here. Personally, I think her results are impressive, but I suppose the argument could be made that if she's going to represent Shujin and receive special treatment, it's not enough. Please don't shoot the messenger here, okay? This is necessary to guarantee fairness across the entire student body.
Also, I see what you're saying about Tales of being all action. SMT, yeah, you have more leeway into like spin-offs and stuff. You could play like SMT4 and then you could play like another spin-off, like a Raito game or something that's different. But like, I mean, I get what you're saying, but also I wouldn't mind, like Tales of, you could definitely dabble and be like, oh yeah, they're all action games, but they have their differences. It'd be one thing to play like, I don't know, like 2 modern games back to back, but like you can always play like, oh, one of the older ones in like Abyss or something, Symphonia. You could play like Abyss or Symphonia, at least me. I'd be able to play like Abyss or Symphonia. I could be like, oh, maybe now I want to play like a newer one like Berseria or Arise. I mean, like, I get what you're saying. Yeah, SMT, you have a bit more leeway, but I mean, like, yeah. Obviously your mileage varies. Like, people are different. Normally, I don't like to burn myself out on the franchise, but there's been times where I played like 2 Tales of games back to back, but like, I think that was a while ago. Also, the thing is, like, Tales of games, I'm kind of running out of games to play for that franchise. There's a lot of games I'm just waiting for them to localize.
It's not as if you've been expelled or the like. Another meet's coming soon. Please try for the results the school wants to see.
Sir, putting excessive expectations on Yoshizawa-san will only be to her detriment.
Oh, that wasn't at all my intention. I just wanted to give her a little encouragement. Dr. Maruki, please continue serving the student body as counselor and providing support to Yoshizawa-san. This meeting was merely meant to express how the entire faculty will be supporting her. That's the reason I had you sit in today, Dr. Maruki.
Supporting her. I see.
At any rate, that's all I wanted to discuss with you today. Please keep in mind, these changes are all hypothetical, unless Yoshizawa-san doesn't provide better results. Well, I suppose we should wrap up here.
Excuse me. What's wrong with Yoshizawa? Didn't she seem off to you?
Oh, I think there's a part coming up. Hopefully they don't force me to do it now. I was not expecting this.
Yoshizawa must have dropped it.
That's her charm.
Shoot, she's gone. Let's return it after school. We should at least send her a text so she knows where it is.
I know what this is.
Maybe I left it in here.
I think we're going overtime today. I was gonna wrap up. I wasn't expecting this. That's fine. I can go a little bit over to get this done. Not like I have anything to do. Sure, there was some for Tales of. I mean, yeah, Innocence was a fan patch. Also, yeah, they're in progress. Like, Destiny 2 is the one I'm waiting for. They're supposed to be almost done with that. They're editing it, so it's supposed to be done. And as soon as they done, words. I can't talk. I've been streaming for too long. As soon as they finish it, I'm on that patch. But yeah, a lot of the they're like in progress, but the ones that I haven't played are not complete. They're either almost done, almost complete, or they're in editing or something.
How did Yoshizawa-san handle the news?
She seemed pretty downcast. I think it was quite the shock to her.
I truly hope this is what finally drives her to succeed. She needs to push herself beyond third place and bring home some stronger results. And soon.
Vice Principal, I know I've already told you this, but your approach here is going to affect her adversely. Trying to motivate her with harsh words is only going to give her more anxiety.
Dr. Maruki, we aren't running a charity. If she's going to receive special treatment, she needs to provide adequate results. Praising her until her head swells may be your idea of therapy, but we can't afford to just butter her up forever. We took in those sisters to improve Shujin's standing, but at this rate, we're only going to end up suffering for it. Not only have we lost one of them, but the other one's not doing us any good.
You know, I was actually thinking, like, as we were getting to this point of the game, I was like, oh, I remember that part where Yoshizawa happens. Like, I was always thinking to myself, oh, when does that happen? And it turns out it happens on 10-3. And apparently, as Flagon says in chat, this gets pushed back. Because you can send the calling card now, so I guess they would just push this back a bit. Which is interesting. I was trying to think, like, I was trying to remember, when does the Yoshizawa thing happen? Lo and behold, it happens on 10-3. Unless you do the calling card on 10-2.
Sir. Oh, pardon me, but there's no denying. First with Mr. Kamoshida, now the principal's death. We've got our backs to the wall here. If this school doesn't bounce back soon, even my own ass will be on the line. That'll be all. Excuse me.
If they give me a chance to move, I will save. But if not, we're just gonna get this done. Oh, hello.
I just cannot understand.
I'm fed up with how happy people have been acting. Stealing hearts, social reform. Don't give me this Phantom Thieves nonsense. It's all unscientific. I mean, how could they target Big Bang Burger? No Creamer Foods. They're criminals. That artificially consummate flavor, enough volume to fill a small universe. Are the Phantom Thieves trying to steal the galaxy of junk food from me?
You.
That said, that was up. Perhaps you think you understand how vast the universe is? What? If you use 3 watermelons in the sun to visualize a certain matter's size against the universe, what are melons? What? Stars, sure.
This is it. That's it.
It's meant to convey the density of stars and the vastness of space. 3 Bs in the whole of Europe also works. In other words, the universe is essentially empty. There are countless stars in the sky, but the universe is even more vast than that. Even with our own galaxy, the stars are separated by a great distance, despite the sheer volume of them visible.
Nice going!
Close, but yet far. You could say the same of our hearts. If only he knew the places we've been. If only.
Hello? I'm sorry. I just now noticed that you tried to reach me.
Why do you sound like a robot?
My smartphone seems to be acting up again.
That answers that question.
You found my good luck charm, right?
This voice. Can we meet up?
Odaiba, in front of the stadium, where we met before.
She's at the stadium?
Senpai, sorry, I can't hear you.
I guess her signal cut out. I couldn't hear everything, but it seems like she's at the stadium. She seemed to be acting unusually this morning, too. Do you think something happened? Me too. When we met her there last time, she did mention that she goes there when she's depressed. Well, let's see how she's doing when we drop off her good luck charm to Odaiba, right?
No connection. I should have gotten this thing replaced already. I'm so useless. I do nothing but cause trouble for Senpai. And even Dr. Maruki. I'm supposed to be the Kasumi Yoshizawa.
Come on, I want to get a parfait.
Yeah, just a sec. I'm looking up a spot right now. It's supposed to be somewhere around here.
Ugh, you've gotten us totally lost. I don't recognize any of these places. What's that building even supposed to be, anyway?
I think they're building some kind of convention center. Or was it a research lab? What's it matter, anyway?
It's not a lab. It's a stadium.
Beginning navigation.
Hey, is that...
Oh, whoops. I didn't realize pressing X would pause the cutscene.
What the... This atmosphere... Is this a palace? But we never activated the nav. Wait. Do you think it was Yoshizawa?
Oh, what? The character they added to this game that looks very important is gonna be a Phantom Thief? I don't know. Could she have the nav? Absolutely. Maybe she came in too.
That's very likely. She wasn't anywhere near us when we slipped into this palace. She can't fight like we do. We have to find her. Fast.
All this music. First we need the way into that huge thing. The area heading down past these gates seems suspicious to me. Let's go, Joker.
Let's do it.
I am able to save here. Well, this will be a great way to start next time. I'm really hungry, so I mean, they let me move around here, so I'm just gonna, like, call it here. This'll be hype. Also, as for social links, we're looking pretty good here. A lot of rank 8s, some 7s, even a 9. Well, Morgana's story doesn't really count. We'll get Maruki done definitely next time he's available, and he'll be complete. But yeah, thankfully they let me save. I think it's just better to wrap up here, because I am really hungry, and I meant to wrap up like 10 minutes ago. That's fine. But yeah, we'll see what's up with Yoshizawa inside this palace next time, and we'll probably kill off the deadline. I think we'll get to the end of the deadline next stream, probably. We have like 8 days, 7 days. It's like 9 days. I don't remember. But yeah, it should be fun. We'll do more Persona 5 Royal on Thursday, I think. Probably on Thursday. We'll be more Royal. We'll do more of the deadline and see what's up with Yoshizawa. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. See you all next time.